glad you could make it. You're the first person. I'm doing well. The reason this is titled A Very Sleepy ASMR live stream is because I drove 12 hours yesterday to come home from a Thanksgiving visit with my family, and I didn't fall asleep until like 6 a.m. this morning. Gotcha. Hi, Charlotte. Let me put my glasses back on. Taking them off was a bad idea. Hi, Charlotte. Hey, I won't be able to stay, but have a good stream. I'm at a hockey game. Oh, thank you for stopping in. No worries. Enjoy your hockey game. Hello, my royal kingdom. I am indeed very sleepy. I drove 12 hours yesterday and did not sleep until 6 a.m. So I'm hoping my sleepiness will rub off on you guys. Hi, Mason. How are you? To those who celebrated Thanksgiving on Thursday, did you have a good Thanksgiving? You did? Good. I did too. Did a lot of cooking. I got to see my family who lives far away, so that was nice. Aw, thank you for noticing, Mason. It's very exciting. I have this bean bag here. Gotcha. Got to see my family as well. Just took it easy. That is really good. It's great. My Thanksgiving was definitely a lot of work, and it was a pretty short visit. A lot of driving, but it was worth it to see my family. So, hi Ezra. 1 month already, I know. Your passion shines for your content. Oh wait, your passion for your content always shines through. Thank you. Oh, I really appreciate that. I hope that you had a good Thanksgiving if you celebrated. Hi David, how are you? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Oh, I fooled you in the phone. Well, I just got back really early this morning from visiting my family. I drove 12 hours yesterday, and I only had a couple of videos like pre-recorded, so I recorded that video today. I'm trying to keep up with my schedule. I didn't get to see my other side of the family, but they didn't hit me up. But there was no warnings anyway. Yeah. One member of my family was not able to make it because of snow on the roads. Yeah, better safe than sorry for sure. So yes, I am very, very tired right now, but it's okay. I just wanted to come on still. But if I seem a little loopy or if I look tired, that's why. Oh good, you're back. Yeah, sorry, normally I'll upload a few hours before I stream, but today I had to sleep in. I just needed it. Do I prefer ham or turkey? I like both. We did a turkey this time. Give me 2 2 seconds, my door is open because Julius broke in right as I was going live. Hang on. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But yes, I like ham and turkey both, but this time we did a 16-pound turkey. That took a long time, but it was delicious. I did have a good Thanksgiving, nothing too crazy, just food with the family, and that's it. I mean, that's the best kind of Thanksgiving. Maybe watch Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. That's what we did. You prefer ham? That is fair. I've never cooked a ham before, but I do enjoy them very much. Oh, Julius is your hero. Yeah, he broke in, but I think that he left, actually. Or maybe he's hiding under the futon in here. I'm not sure. Turkey was good this year. Good. This year was the first time that I made homemade cranberry sauce, and it was so tasty, and it was really surprisingly easy too. But yeah, we had turkey, potatoes and gravy, rolls, cranberry sauce, stuffing. I think that's it. Oh, and my mom made homemade apple pies. So. You didn't have any stuffing or mashed potatoes? No. Well, you know what? It's not too late. You can always make them on your own time. I mean, football was crazy, at least first game. I didn't watch after that, but so crazy. Snowing after that. I don't watch football, but I honestly feel like I would enjoy it if I got into it, you know. I just wasn't raised with football or any sport for that matter. So you got snow. I kind of wish that it snowed. Well, I was there, but also I didn't want the roads to be bad, so a little conflicted about that. You lucky SOB. It was a really nice holiday. I got to see some of my family that I haven't seen in a little while, So since you're very tired tonight, Raven, I think it's safe to say no 24-hour stream. No 24-hour stream. We'll see. Sometimes I say that it's not going to be a long stream, and then I end up staying on for like 2.5 hours, but this one will probably be a shorter one just because I am very burnt out at the moment. You guys are low pressure though, and I appreciate that. At least I had some bomb turkey with rice on a croissant. Ooh, interesting. That sounds tasty. Yep, I had a great weekend other than Ohio State losing, but my high school football team won. I'm an alumni and support them. Oh, nice. We're going to state championship next week. I wish you luck, or I wish your team luck. Hi, Rosario. Gee, lake effect snow was crazy. Yep, last time. I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind. I can't even read right now. Thank you, Brad. Thank you. I guess this correctly, Raven owes us at least an hour stream tonight, but I bet she is drinking tea. You already know I'm drinking tea. Somebody gifted me this mug. I honestly a mess in here, but I ordered some storage for this room, some significant storage, so I should have all my stuff in order here soon enough. Right now, I just have a bunch of props laying everywhere. Gotcha. What kind of tea am I having? It's a green tea. So just a little bit of caffeine for me. Aw, thank you, David. You're very sweet. I don't know what I would ask for though. Actually, that reminds me. So this camera that I have, it's okay. I mean, it's kind of dark right now and struggles to focus a little bit. But for the first time in like 5 years, I traded in my old iPhone and I got a really good deal on the new one. Normally, I'm not one to have like the newest, best phone, but I got this, and I'm hoping that I can record videos on this from now on. I ordered a tripod, so once that comes, I'll play around with it. But this should be a step up. So soothing to have green tea to even yourself out. Oh yeah, I need it right now. So predictable. One of these days I'll have coffee or something and I'll throw you off. Figured I'd honestly just throw that out before we get the inevitable. Guys, I'm drinking tea tonight. As if you don't already. Oh my gosh, as if I don't always have tea during streams. I'm sorry if I'm boring you. I'll stop telling you and I'll just drink the tea and not mention it. And I at least need a variety of teas to spice things up a little. Bonjour. Hello. I bought a Christmas sweater in Spencer's in the mall. Spencer's has some fun stuff. I'm talking about the front of the store, guys. Wow, Raven is flexing on us. I know. I feel so fancy with this phone, seriously. Like, I had the iPhone, I don't know if you guys care, but I had the iPhone SE for like 5 or 6 years, and it was not cutting it. It kept dying on me, and just hopefully this will be good. I would not have gotten such a new one if it weren't like a really good deal with the trade-in. Anyway, not to flex, guys. I just hope it's better for my videos. On Black Friday was pretty cool. Yeah, I actually went and I got it on Black Friday. Surprisingly not very busy in the Verizon store. Ooh, you're having berry lemonade, yerba mate tea. That sounds delicious. No, it's not boring. It's actually always a laugh for me when you mention it. I guess in some ways I'm a creature of habit, for sure. I like the raspberry lemonade from Applebee's. I have been meaning to go to Applebee's. I've heard that they have some really, really good meal deals and some fun drinks for a reasonable price. I rarely go out and have like a drink, but Applebee's is very enticing with their advertisements. A boy becomes a man and a girl becomes a woman the day you wander too far in the back of Spencer's Gifts. It's true, it's so true. I feel like, when I was younger and going with my friends to the mall, Sometimes I would go in the front, but the first time I wandered to the back, I was like, oh, okay, all right. You wouldn't expect it from the front of the store. They have the best lemonade. What about you, Raven? Do you have a favorite lemonade or a certain kind? Let's see. I really, really like the Chick-fil-A lemonade because it's like almost a little bit pulpy. It's kind of like fair lemonade. Does that make sense? I like my lemonade really sweet and really sour. Gotcha, gotcha, indeed. You were just there. You're inspiring me. I have to go at some point. Done deal. Raven is taking us all to Applebee's. Can you imagine if I brought all my equipment and I just started live streaming in an Applebee's? That would honestly be... That sounds like a nightmare to me. I'm kind of socially awkward. The server's like, what are you doing? I'm like, say hi to everyone. Not sure if you like pumpkin pie, but this year I tried Cracker Barrel one and it was excellent. I highly recommend. Tickets available until December 1st. Well, I guess I need to go tomorrow then. I've never tried their pumpkin pie, but I love Cracker Barrel. Oh my gosh. It's that southern comfort food. I like the frosted lemonade at Chick-fil-A. It's like really smooth and tasty. Hopefully that makes sense for you as well. I have actually tried the frosted lemonade there, and it was pretty good, but I was a little disappointed just because I thought it would be more like a frozen lemonade, not like an ice cream treat, but more like a frozen Coke, you know what I mean? It ended up being a creamy dessert. Can you please keep it down in here? I'm doing an ASMR stream, right? Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, I see the hearts going off. That's always so cute. Thank you, guys. Someone must be spamming it, right? Just like how pulpy orange juice is always the best. That's a controversial opinion, but I do like pulpy orange juice. New roleplay idea. You find Dr. Late Night in the back area of Spencer's Gifts. Throw a cranial nerve exam in there. It'll work. You're trying to get me demonetized. I haven't been in a Spencer's in so long. Honestly, I haven't gone to the mall in a really long time because it's always really busy where I live and kind of overpriced. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. You know what, David? Maybe I will go to Cracker Barrel tomorrow. I haven't been in a while. That being said, I have so many Thanksgiving leftovers that I need to eat. So. You may go to Chili's sometimes. Isn't Chili's like really similar to Applebee's? Sort of like American food? Or no? be fine. Or you can do the alternative. Dr. Late Night finds you at Applebee's. The alternative, Dr. Late Night finds you at Applebee's when you were supposed to be at your appointment an hour ago. Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. Alright, sit down, we'll do it here. Can you smell this cheeseburger? Okay, good. They have deals like Applebee's and Chili's, okay. Do you have a preference, just out of curiosity? Chili's used to be good until they changed the menu to microwaved pre-made food. See, I heard that about Applebee's, but I guess they're like rebranding, or I don't know, they're just doing some really solid promotions right now. So I've been seeing positive reviews of them recently. That's the spirit raven. Thanks. I thought Chili's was cheap, but my girlfriend and I went the other day and it was $80 for 2 entrees, 2 cocktails, and an appetizer. What? Okay, maybe Applebee's is better, because I think I saw, pretty sure this was Applebee's. It's like you get a drink and fries and then either a good sized burger or a chicken sandwich for like $10. So then 2 people can eat for like $20, maybe $30 when you factor in tax and, you know, leaving a tip. It's pretty reasonable for it, like a date night. You should do like an Applebee's waitress ASMR, taking orders on here. That'd be cool. I've thought about doing something like that before, but I really need to break out my green screen, which I've been avoiding using like the plague, because I guess I'm just allergic to change. I'm sure I can figure it out though. Like you're telling me what you want and everything. So honest question, oh gosh. I saw That's So Raven. I assume you know the show That's So Raven, yes. Did you get teased about having the name Raven since that show was big back in the day? I'm so glad you asked me this, because I've never watched that show, ever. I don't even have an opinion about it. But people say That's So Raven to me all the time when they meet me. They're like, oh, you must have heard of the show. I've never seen it. Or people will come up to me and they'll say, like, Nevermore. Like the Edgar Allan Poe poem, The Raven. It doesn't bother me that much, but it's just funny that you asked. Hello, Prince Rupert, how are you? No worries, I will be on for at least an hour tonight, but I'm glad you could make it. So for example, what can I get you to drink or to eat? Yeah, like a waitress role play. I know people have done those in the past. I'll see what I can do. Probably have to break out the green screen though for something like that. Unless you guys are cool with plain background, but I don't wanna skimp out. Quoth the Raven, Nevermore. Yes. Yes. I hope that 6:30 my time has been working for you guys. That is the reboot name. It's Raven's Home. Oh, really? There's a reboot. I grew up on Wizards of Waverly Place. They're rebooting Wizards of Waverly Place. I love that show. Oh my gosh. That it's not going to be 2.5 hours like it is sometimes, just because I drove 12 hours yesterday and I fell asleep at 6 a.m. So I'm exhausted. But thank you. I'll stay on as long as I am. As long as I can. Did I eat something? I had a snack before I came on. Hopefully my stomach doesn't start talking to us. Gotcha. I got home and then saw your live pop up 17 seconds later. Okay, so like perfect timing, right? There is an NHL player on the Los Angeles Kings whose name is Trevor Moore, and I always say, quoth the Raven, Trevor Moore, whenever I see him. Like nevermore. Oh my goodness. You never know. Okay, so there's no confirmed reboot yet, because I saw some videos of Selena Gomez and what is his name? Henry? I can't remember what Justin's name is in real life. But it seems like they still are friends, and all of the cast just still have really good relationships with one another. So maybe it'll happen, because I loved that show so much. You know, it's funny how I watched your non-follow my instructions video, then I ended up still following your instructions. That's how thrilled I am. Well, good. I mean, part of the point of those videos is that there's I'm kind of suggesting without saying what you should do. Like if I go like this, you might follow my fingers. But I'm not telling you to, so you don't have to. 7,000 people, I know. It's so crazy. 14,000 eyes on me. No. It's a little less nerve-wracking because at least the videos where hundreds and thousands of people watch, I can pre-record, and then the live streams are just basically like a group of friends, only the people who are available and who I guess care the most are here. 16 people is not nearly as scary as 7,000. But it is very, 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 very exciting. You knew what I was aiming for, good. Oh, they do have a season 1 reboot. Oh my gosh. My waves of emotion thinking there's a reboot. No reboot. Oh no, there is a reboot. That is so exciting. Do they have all of the old cast, Max and Mom and Dad? That is so amazing. I'm gonna have to watch that, David. Thank you for telling me. I honestly think a fun video, or maybe just a members only video, would be you going through sports teams' logos and just guessing which ones you think are the best, just going up the logos alone. I can maybe do that. I appreciate your wanting to mix comedy and ASMR. Sometimes I'm hesitant to do videos like that because humor is very subjective, I just said you never know about the 2.5 hours. Oh, okay. Sorry, I try to keep up with the different messages up and the context. But yeah, you never know, maybe 2.5 hours. Now that I'm on here and I have my green tea, I'm jazzed. Okay. Just ready for Christmas. Oh, me too. Me too. I'm making another. So basically, I live here, and then half of my family lives 12 hours in one direction, and half of my family lives 12 hours in the opposite direction. So I went to visit my family north of me for Thanksgiving, and then for Christmas, I'm driving 12 hours to see my family south of me, which it's worth it, but it makes the holidays like a little bit stressful. I just have to pace myself. Ooh, eggnog. You know, I have never been the biggest fan of eggnog, but I tried this almond milk based eggnog and I was surprisingly pleased with it. I really liked it. They called it the Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. Selena Gomez was only in the first one. Oh, really? Still worth watching though, but I know I think she's way more famous than anybody else in that show, so understandable. Justin is in it all. Oh my gosh, isn't his name like Henry? I can't remember what his name is in real life. Anyway, that's really cool. The Father did one episode. Heck yeah. It's like my tradition with Christmas, having eggnog. It's not for everyone, but I love it. A lot of people love eggnog. I don't know, there's something just like a little bit off of it. I feel like it's kind of an acquired taste. I don't hate it, but I don't seek it out like some people do. Whoa, guys, she has tea. I can't believe it. Believe it, Ezra. Gotcha. So you have family all over. Indeed, I do. Organic eggnog is pretty good. It tastes way smoother. That's kind of what I prefer. I think that's why I liked the almond milk eggnog. It's not as rich. Like normally I like really rich things, but I don't know. I'm happy with you starting your Xmas roleplay videos from now on. I will definitely do some Christmas roleplays, I promise you. But because I'm going to do my best to post every day from December 1st through Christmas. So not every one of those will be a Christmas themed video, but the ones around Christmas definitely will be. Hi Marcel. Hi Dr. Late Night. David Henry. You know what? I totally should have remembered that. Thank you for reminding me. I was half right. Ravens, believe it or not. Hopefully people understand what I'm going for with that. Like Ripley's Believe It or Not. But if you are into mixed drinks, eggnog and brandy is awesome. I am. I've been like dabbling in mixed drinks more generally. I mean, to be fair, I'm only 22, so I have been drinking for all that long. But typically I go for wine if I'm going to have something to drink. But I have been trying to do more mixed drinks. How about a 12 Days of Christmas video series? I'll do you one better. It's like 24 Days of Christmas. With cinnamon. I'll have to give it try spiked eggnog. You actually have some eggnog now. Ooh. Yes, you got it. Kroger's the best. They don't have Kroger where I live, but they do have it where I went to visit. 24 days of role plays. Not all role plays, but definitely some role plays, I promise. Like, yeah, it'll be a mix of different stuff, but definitely some Christmas role plays around Christmas itself. Oh, next Saturday is my 25th birthday. Happy early birthday. Oh my goodness. I hope you do something fun. One video a day is being spoiled enough now. I'm glad. I'll tell you guys though, not every video is going to be, like normally my videos are 15 to 30 minutes, maybe on average, and I'm going to have to throw in some shorter, like 5 to 10 minute videos in there. I'll still make content that I think you guys will like, of course, but it would be just too much for me to pull off a really long video every day. Yep, what do you think is better, Jolly Ranchers or Starbursts? Ooh. Probably Jolly Ranchers, but they do stick to your teeth really bad. But I like the blue raspberry one. Starbursts are pretty good as well. Yesterday, while I was driving, I had sweet tarts. Sweet tarts are really, really tasty. It's fine, we get it. If you make 1 minute video every day, that's plenty. Maybe like, I've considered doing like a 1 minute eye exam. I know that a lot of people like the longer form content, and most of my videos will be 10 plus minutes. But if you're okay with it, I might do like short little ASMR videos thrown in there. Gotcha. You were talking about being 22 and drinking, and I remember that I'll be 25 in a week. Speaking of drinking, I don't partake. Fun fact about myself to anyone who's interested. Honestly, that's a good thing. It's not healthy for you. Everything in moderation, right? But I respect that. Jolly Ranchers was the one I was thinking. You're making me want a Jolly Rancher right now. I haven't had one in a very long time. All I'll say is life is better with alcohol in moderation. As long as it's not a coping mechanism, then that is totally a-okay, and I agree. I had a glass of wine with Thanksgiving dinner, and it just goes so well together, I think, like having a full stomach and then a glass of wine. Not encouraging you guys to drink, but Jolly Ranchers, oh wow, green apple, watermelon, and cherry are so mouth-watering, even grape. I have to say, the blue raspberry, the grape, and the cherry have to be my favorite. It depends. Like, sometimes I like green apple and watermelon, but it really depends on the candy sometimes. The artificial watermelon especially is just kind of meh to me. I don't know mechanism, but I always feel much better after a few drinks myself. Everything in moderation. That's all I have to say. Whatever you enjoy is fine, as long as you know your limits, you know. Green apple is amazing, and blue raspberry. Gotcha, certain kinds of candy, yes. Yeah, I chose not to dabble with drinking and smoking and whatnot due to personal family things, made me not want to be involved with it. But I don't care what others do, obviously, as long as they're safe. Yeah, I totally understand that. Some people will see friends or family suffering with addiction, and that is really tough. So I understand not wanting to get involved at all. And I definitely respect that. It's a healthy choice. To each their own, though, for sure. Hi, Adrian. How are you? It's very good to hear from you. Gotcha. Smoking isn't my thing either, yeah. For me, definitely not. Not cigarettes. I have tried one before, but they're just kind of gross to me, and I'm glad that I think that, because I know some people smoke a lot of cigarettes. What's your favorite drink of choice? It has to be wine, although I don't know if I could tell you a specific type of wine. I like dry red wines, to give you a category. I like wine especially because it goes well with food. Like, you know, I'll have a big meal and a glass of wine, and it just kind of warms your stomach. Good, I'm glad you're doing well, Adrian. Well, I feel like I kind of bummed out the vibe of this. No, you didn't bum out at all. Not at all. Seriously, I respect your decision not to get involved with anything. I mean, it's definitely a healthy choice. I bought a Danny DeVito mug off Etsy the other day. Nice. Women and their wine. What can I say? It's good to sip on too. You know, I'm not exactly throwing shots back or anything like that. Moderation. Austin, am I a mom? No, I'm 22. No kids yet. I would like to be a mom one day, but certainly not for a while. Do I like white or red? I like both, but I would say I prefer red. Raven is cracking down on those boxed wines like they're going out of fashion. Confirmed. No. I've tried boxed wine once or twice and yuck, in my opinion. I don't even have any wine in the house. I was just thinking about it because I had some at Thanksgiving. Live your life for now. No need to worry about kids until your late 20s, right? You're 22, you look younger. Aw, I can tell I take care of myself. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you. Hopefully I don't pronounce this wrong. I like Cabernet Sauvignon. Sauvignon. It has a complex flavor. So I gotta watch a little bit of that last stream, but not all. I have to say one of my favorite Christmas movies is Ernest Saves Christmas. I have never heard of that one. I'll have to check it out. Oh, by the way, David, if you have any trigger word requests, because I took trigger word requests last stream, so is that really tea in the cup? Very suspicious. She says she's tired, but we know the truth. It's definitely tea. You can see the bag in there, I promise. I did get to see some on Black Friday. I like the obscure ones. One I've seen new was Christmas Thief. I haven't heard of that one either. I haven't watched like a new Christmas movie in many years. I tend to fall on the classics, like, well, classics to me, right? Charlie Brown Christmas, Elf, The Santa Claus, Home Alone, National Lampoon, Christmas Vacation, The Grinch, the live action and animated ones, both are great. And then like the Rankin Bass movies, like Rudolph, Frosty, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Those are the ones that come to mind. I've seen Ernest Goes to School. That was a good one too. Did you get around to watching From yet? It's a great show. I haven't. No, I'm sorry. I've been super busy though. I was out of town for like 4 days. So I haven't done much other than visit family the last few days. By the way, you have Julius, so take care of him for now. Oh, I will. I wasn't able to take Julius with me on the trip because it's 12 hours. I mean, that's a long time to have a cat in the car, even if you do sedate them. I missed him so much. That's exactly what someone who is trying to look like they're drinking tea would say. That's true. That's very true. But I promise I didn't put a green tea bag in a glass of wine. Yes, Elf is awesome. I agree. Will Ferrell is a little hit and miss, but in general, I'm a fan of him. All the movies I mentioned you like, good. Yeah, I agree. Elf is pretty funny. I like funny Christmas movies. I grew up watching The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. All of those ones. I think there are 3, right? All 3 of them. They're kind of ridiculous, but I watch them every year. They're so fun. Hello, Ghost Man. Yeah, later movies, it kind of sucked. Yeah, I haven't really seen recent Christmas movies, but if you guys have ones to recommend, especially Christmas comedies, I really appreciate. Oh, Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. That's a good one. I forgot about that. And I'm glad Raven gets my sense of humor, otherwise I would have been shunned a long time ago. You're good. I appreciate the laughs, I do. You're always a riot. Yeah, the Santa Claus I like to watch every year. Yeah, me too. I saw a video. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it was like the worst Christmas movie ever, and they were just tearing the Santa Claus a new one. And basically, I think their main gripe was the way that he becomes Santa Claus. So they're like, what, did this guy with a family who was Santa Claus just die? And like, I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. I love those movies, but kind of funny. I actually think they're on tonight on AMC. Which one? Which movie? I don't know. I don't pay for AMC, and I don't have cable. As long as I'm making someone laugh, that's my goal. Yes, you definitely achieved your goal. You might make some people think I'm an alcoholic in the process, but worth it for the laughs. Okay, so question for you guys. Do you like just simple tapping like this? Is tapping overrated? I guess it depends what I'm tapping on too, but oh, Santa Claus is on tonight. I think they might be on Disney Plus. I know that I have access to the Santa Claus movies somewhere. My gosh, my neck and shoulders are kind of sore from driving so long. No worries, Ezra. Hopefully your jokes don't go over people's head. They don't go over mine though. I do have a tea problem. Just an FYI, most of those stations stream live online even though you don't have a subscription. Really? I may just watch the Santa Claus tonight. Definitely I'll pick out a Christmas movie. Because I haven't really watched any yet this year. Can I request a trivia questions video? Yes. It's crazy actually. My most popular video on my channel is a 100 trivia questions video. And I did a part 2 as well. But I just, for a while there, I was really going hard on the question video, so I sort of took a break. But yeah, I can bring the concept back for sure. Gotcha. I do love tea. Tim the Tool Man Taylor. What? It's fine, I just love ASMR videos where my brain needs to work a bit to get helps me sleep. I agree. That's part of why I like making Boom Boom, I didn't even know you were here, but thank you. So random question, but what is the weirdest assumption someone has said about you? For me, it's probably that it was assumed that I actually enjoyed going out and partying. And that is so far from false. Thank you, Boom Boom. You're so sweet. Thank you. Assumption. Oh gosh, that's a hard question. I don't know. Gosh, I'm not sure. I guess, like, in general, I would say when I tell someone, when I tell someone that I make ASMR, I feel the need to clarify, not the weird kind. Because otherwise they'll just be like, oh, okay, interesting. That's kind of a general answer, though. I can't think of a specific assumption that someone's made. Yes, thank you so much, Boom Boom. Let's see here. Like I said, I have some like decent size organizers coming. So hopefully I'll have all of my props sorted out. Right now there's just like a pile basically of stuff next to me. You're welcome. I fell asleep early, but I'm awake now. Your voice is very relaxing. Thank you. Hopefully I can put you back to sleep if it's time for sleep where you live. Oh, I got a comment. I was asking, just, for feedback on what people like to see and what things aren't their favorite in my videos or just ASMR in general. And someone was saying that they weren't the biggest fan of like tongue clicking. And I tend to do it even outside of ASMR. When I'm thinking, I'm just like, But you guys will have to let me know what you think. Do you like intermittent tongue clicking? Or is it too much? Brush. Shh, 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 shh. I'm thankful and grateful to spend time with you too, David, and all of you. I see many of the same faces in these live streams, and that makes me so happy that we're cultivating a little community of people. Gum chewing is cool if you do stuff like that. I was considering doing like a gum chewing whisper ramble. Tongue clicking and mouth sounds are your fave triggers. Okay, maybe I'll do like a specific gum chewing whisper mouth sounds video for people who like it, just because I know it's sort of a polarizing trigger. You like gum chewing? Okay, good. I'm gonna do an assumption. I have no idea if it'll be accurate or completely off. Raven is very hard on herself and critiques everything she does because she thinks it could have been better. Maybe. mean, yes, but I'm trying to just remind myself that everyone is their own worst critic. Like, whoever you are, you see all of your flaws, and they're amplified because it's you. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has flaws and things that they could do better, but only you see every thing that you think you could do better about yourself. Does that make sense? Or was that a word salad? Yeah, I really hope that the phone camera ends up being good. Because I like the lighting, sort of the ambiance that I have going on here. But this camera, it does struggle a little bit. Got me, does that make sense? Just making sure we're on the same page. Sometimes I have a concept, an idea in my head, and I just can't quite spit it out. Or even just spit out straight facts. Thank you. It's true, though. It really is true. But as always, as you do, I take question if are cool and got your replies. Yeah, I'll try to do more question videos. I also want to do some like teacher type role plays, but I need to get a whiteboard. I've been saying that for a while, but I will. Maybe I'll look for a Black Friday sale. It's true, it's good to overcome your self-critical nature. That's true. Sometimes, though, as long as it's not excessive, you want to push yourself to do better, right? So I try to find balance in my life. How about purple awesome cube light? I love this. Sorry, I don't know if you got some weird feedback there, Mike. But I love this. Is like the best investment I've made for my channel. Because it can create so many different backgrounds for me. You love that thing? Good. I love it too. I know I've said it before, but I love the screen brushing, shushing, and it's okay. Even the index finger to the lips when you shh. I'll try to do more like anxiety relief type videos or like guided meditations. I have all these things I want to do, and now that I'm going to be posting every day for a little while, hopefully I can go through a lot of the stuff that you guys want to see and do a lot of the things you guys want to see. Still waiting on the Ravens late night gaming ASMR. Oh gosh, well, I only have my laptop, and so I don't know. It might have a fit trying to run something, a game. Plus, guys, I'm gonna be really bad at basically any game that I do on this channel. Here. You guys both want to see. Maybe we'll see. Gotcha. It's fine, you can play old school games on it for sure. It's better content if you're bad. Maybe I would do like Minecraft or something. I've never played it on the computer, but I used to play the Pocket Edition, and I do have it on my Nintendo Switch Lite, so perhaps play Toontown or something. I've heard of that game, but I've never played it. It's okay. Just relax. Just relax. RuneScape. I haven't heard of that one. Toontown was the shiz for 7-year-old Ezra. Is it like Roblox or something? I've never played Roblox, by the way, but I am familiar with the game. Keeping it PG. Yep, if I'm gonna do gum chewing, it'll probably be like a whispery gum chewing ramble. Oh guys, I'm so sleepy. Get a little bit of my caffeine here. This mug is so funny to me. I don't know if you can. There we go. Untamed. Oh, thank you, David. Thank you so much. That is such a cute little guy rolling around there too. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You could also do like personality test role plays and things like that. I've been thinking about it, but I would have to, I guess, base it off of a personality test that already exists. So as long as you guys are okay with that, because I want it to be like kind of realistic, you know? Nice one, David. Yes, thank you. You guys are all so nice to me. I'll look for a good Black Friday deal on a whiteboard, maybe a couple other props. Put your donations to good use. Gotcha. But I also do some bars of gum chews only, perhaps. We shall see. I'll have to get some gum. No, Toontown is an old Disney game where you could create your own Toon character and collect jelly beans and defeat robots. It's more fun than the way I described it. Okay. I could maybe run that on my computer. Jug break, getting tired, yes. I actually feel more awake now than I did earlier. I've been tired all day because I slept from like 6 or 6:30 in the morning until maybe like 12:30. That's not good, but I mean, it is what it is. I didn't get home till like 4. Thanks Thanks for supporting Rave, Dave. Yes. What is my favorite movie? Okay, so 2 parts to my answer here. My favorite movie is the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Like, all of them together. They're at the top. They're better than anything else I've ever seen in my whole life. And I will stand by that forever. But if I had to pick a standalone movie that's not Lord of the Rings, right now it would probably be The Prestige with Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman and Scarlett Johansson. And actually Andy Serkis and David Bowie are also in that. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to, and don't look up any spoilers or anything before, because it's the kind of movie with like lots of twists and turns. It's so good. Gotcha. Great choice. I'm glad you think so. Thank you. Lord of the Rings, I grew up with, and I don't know, that's just peak cinema in my opinion. Sending you positive energy too, David. Thank you. And holiday cheer. Christmas is gonna come fast, guys. Less than a month away now. Hello, Salah, hello. Oh yeah, I forgot about that movie. I like that director. Oh my gosh, it's so good, guys. If you haven't seen The Prestige, watch it. Or maybe it's just Prestige. Look it up. So you could do like an R1 roleplay, Galadriel roleplay. I mean, if you're even comfortable doing things like that, I'm sure it's probably weird to record. I would definitely consider it. I would need a decent costume. Favorite movie of all time for me is Back to the Future trilogy. I will count it as one movie for my entire life. I saw the first Back to the Future many years ago, but it's been a long time. I guess I'll have to rewatch it and check out the second and third movies. Yeah, but Fellowship is the best. That's a valid opinion, but I don't know, you can't have one of those movies without the others, and I just love like spending a day watching all of the extended edition Lord of the Rings. That's like peak enjoyment for me. Christopher Nolan is a savage. Christopher Nolan movies are just the best. I love a ScarJo. I have not heard of that. Gotcha. But yes, having a favorite movie is a good question. It is a good question. Hello, Big Otis. I don't know who you are either, but what's up? Thank you for stopping in. I'm Raven. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for the gifted Boom Boom. Yes, thank you, Boom Boom. I hope you enjoy your subscription, Austin. Column roleplay when? Probably not. There's no way I could do a Gollum voice. I know that Andy Serkis drank like this juice or some sort of concoction in order to make his voice sound like that. There's no way. That's funny though. Exactly, you can't have one of those movies without the other. And hearing you say that as someone who was too young to watch them when they came out is great praise. Oh my gosh, those movies will stand the test of time forever, I think. But that's like, they're the best. They're the best. To be fair, I did watch them basically once I was old enough. So I've been watching those movies for over 10 years. Just do a Gollum roleplay, but use your normal voice. Filthy little hobbitses. They stole it from us. I assume you watched the extended version. Yes, and it's funny because those are the versions that I originally watched. So now when I watch the theatrical cut, I notice all of the things that are missing. Some people are like, oh, the extended versions are too long, but no, that's just a wrong opinion. Oh, ScarJo is Scarlett Johansson. I should have gotten that. I saw Fellowship in theaters 8 times. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Let's see. When I turned 21 for my 21st birthday, they were doing reruns for I think the 20th anniversary of or the 20th anniversary of Return of the King. So I got to see Return of the King in theaters for my 21st birthday. It was the best. It was like the best day ever. Because obviously I missed them when they were originally in theater. Gotta be honest, might get me booted from this channel, but I've never seen Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit movies. Ezra, get out of here. I'm kidding. But you should watch them. In my opinion, Lord of the Rings is like way above the Hobbit movies. The first Hobbit movie is pretty good. The second and third could have been condensed into one movie, in my opinion. But you should watch them. Just make sure that you have your warm drink and you're just like ready to be cozy and engaged for a few hours, because they're a pretty long watch commitment. Yeah, there's no such thing as too long when it comes to Lord of the Rings. I would definitely agree with that. I worked a part-time job at a movie theater when Harry Potter and Fellowship came out and got to see them for free. That is so cool. Theaters are expensive these days. I guess it depends on which one you go to, but I think a lot of them are just trying to stay afloat because people have their streaming services and less people are going out to see movies. Hi Jordan, how are you? Return of the King is a close second, yeah. Oh, they're all three so good though. And like, of course, you know, one movie stops, the next movie starts, but to me I just see them as one long timeline, because if you watch them back to back, you know, there's no pause in between. Yeah, the Hobbit movies are kind of weak in comparison. I agree. I think the first one's pretty good though. I've wanted to watch them, just never got around to it. Should I start with the theatrical versions first, or does it not really matter? I mean, I would say do the extended editions first, but it just depends. Some people have short attention spans. But if you're ready to have an experience, I would just watch the extended versions. But it's not bad to watch the theatrical versions. I mean, you'll still get most of the content, right? Good. I'm glad you're doing well, Jordan. I want to watch Game of Thrones again. Actually, I rewatched that show a little while back, and very enjoyable. The ending, though, the ending was not good. Do I believe in David Drogden? Who is that? I'm not sure. Did it make you cry? And if so, what scenes? Okay. Yes. For the people who haven't seen it yet, I'm going to try to be vague, but the scene with Bilbo on the boat, oh, that makes me cry every time, at least tear up. And then, yeah, I don't want to give spoilers, but there are some other scenes that make me tear up for sure, but Bilbo on the boat comes to mind. How did you like most of the episodes in Game of Thrones? I mean, I like it overall as a show. Just like the last season-ish. Like, we go through so much with all of these characters, and then the person who ends up being the most important in the end is like the most boring character of them all. Trying not to spoil it for people who haven't seen him. Game of Thrones is still worth a watch for sure. The whole third act of the last movie is a cry fest. Oh my gosh, I know. I have chills right now just thinking about. I love those movies so much. But I always cry at the end of the first movie when Sam rushes out to join Frodo. Oh my god, I know. Stop it, guy. You're making me want to rewatch those movies too, even though I basically watch them at least once a year. Or just read the books and get the real version. Of course, reading is so boring. You know, this is so awful, but I've never read the books. I've only seen the movies. I need to read the books. Let's see here. Let me get this up my tea. Oh my gosh. Oh. Last season, they did rush. Yeah, they definitely did. Tingly nail sounds. Bilbo was kind of a shitty character in a way. I can see that. But I think a big reason why he seems that way is because he's attached. He's sort of consumed by the power of the ring, especially after having it for so long. Don't forget poor Boromir. I know. The sailors riddle him with arrows. So sad. You know, Raven, it's very rude that you keep talking about watching the movies, but you haven't invited us over for a movie. I expected better. I would love it if we could do like a virtual watch party, but that might be too much. Like, those are really long movies, and I'm not quite sure. Like, I don't know if I would get in trouble for copyright reasons. Probably I would. My captain, my king, I know. Sean Bean is so good. And in Game of Thrones as well. goes too soon. They love to have him and then take him away from us. Why do they do that? Why do they do that? Gotcha. Okie doke. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's awesome you like these shows. Well, thank you. I think I have pretty good taste. But I feel like movies and TV shows is just very subjective, you know? Depends on what you like to watch. I watched Game of Thrones because of Sean Bean, and when he died in season 1, I was like, they'll revive him, right? And they didn't. And then in season 2, there were just too many factions. Yeah. I mean, I would say it's still good after they kill him off, but man, they just didn't have to do that. They did not have to do that. He lost interest, I understand. I have never seen the movie Airplane, no. I've been doing a lot of rewatching recently, like my favorite comfort shows. I rewatched all of Better Call Saul, which is such a good show, by the way, and so rewatchable. And right now I'm rewatching Breaking Bad, which is also fantastic, but like it kind of gives me anxiety to rewatch it because it's such an intense show, and I know what's gonna happen. Like people who die and stuff are just, I don't know, it gives me a little anxiety. I have to watch it in sections, in sessions, even though it's great. Yes, I am super tired. Thank you for saying I have good taste. Oh, you love The Princess Bride? I used to watch that when I was younger, but I haven't seen it in many years. I need to rewatch it. Yeah, Breaking Bad is great, but it's also just, it's so tragic. It's so tragic. Yeah, that was well made, but I almost dread putting on the next episode, right? Like it, I mean, I can't take my eyes off the screen. It's so good. And Bryan Cranston's acting, oh my gosh. It's amazing. But it's just like, it's such a high stakes show. Like every episode is just a very intense situation. And rewatching it and knowing the things that are going to happen, still enjoyable, but kind of anxiety-inducing. Breaking Bad is definitely a show that you really want to binge all in one sitting, but you have to take a break, especially after specific episodes. Yeah, like one of the last episodes I watched was with Jane. Like that's one of the situations where I'm like, I know what's going to happen, and so watching all of the events leading up to it again is kind of like, Still though, I mean, it's one of my favorite shows of all time. Poor Jane, aka Jessica Jones. I know, I've never seen Jessica Jones, but I've heard good things about it. Is it worth it? Is it worth the watch? More importantly, is there anything I need to watch beforehand to have context for the show? You watch it and you're like, maybe this rewatch something will be different, right? it's so good, but it's very, very dark, and it's heavy stuff, you know. You should watch it. That and Daredevil and Luke Cage and Iron Fist. A lot of things I know. I've heard of Daredevil. I've heard that one's good as well. But it all ties up with the Defenders show. Okay, so these are like, correct me if I'm wrong, but these are like Marvel adjacent shows, right? Because I've seen a handful of the Marvel movies, but I'm not totally caught up on the cinematic universe. And watching all of those movies is a very daunting task because I know some of them are not good. Makes me want to watch Batman Begins. Ooh. I watched those movies for the first time less than a year ago, and then I rewatched them, and then I rewatched them again. The third one, though, what is it called? The third one in the trilogy. Not Dark Knight and not Batman Begins. Is it Dark Knight Rise? The third one is not the best. The first two movies are fantastic, though. Yeah, Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, they are not actually MCU tied, I think. But they might be because there's a new Daredevil show coming with the same actor from the first series. Okay. Yeah, I think that one is better than Dark Knight. Really? I think Dark Knight might edge it out just a little bit for me. But Batman Begins is also really good. Those movies made me a Christopher Nolan fan. And that's how I ended up finding Prestige. The Prestige. I can't remember if it's The Prestige or just Prestige. Either way. Controversial opinion. Yeah, I definitely think that Batman Begins and The Dark Knight are better than the third one. The third one is not bad, but it's just, it doesn't hit the same. Have I watched Memento? You know, I picked up that movie at Goodwill a while back for $2, and I still haven't watched it. Is it really good? Do I need to? Well, I think I'm all chatted out for this evening. Not sure how much longer you'll be streaming, but I'm just gonna be lurking. You're fine. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour and a half. What? No worries, Ezra. You are more than welcome to lurk. I probably won't be on for that much longer, to be honest. I need to get to sleep at a good time tonight and eat my dinner. You guys know, I always wait to eat dinner after. That one is so good. I'll have to check it out. Memento. I do own it. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm sleepy. Very, very sleepy. It took all of my willpower and then some, and a Mountain Dew Kickstarter to get me out of bed this morning. Inception is hard to follow. Like, it genuinely confuses me. I watched Inception one time and it was alright. It was alright. I agree, it's hard to follow. Hi, Daniel. Oh, Shutter Island is really good. I've seen it twice. Yeah, that's a really good one. It's pretty scary, but it's really great. Yeah, it's a really good, I guess I'd call it like a psychological thriller. I love it. I like to think he figures it out at the end, yeah. Cork tapping, for sure. Hold on. Hopefully just one, because these are kind of thin. You have to tell me if it sounds good enough with just one, or if I should double up. This is gonna put me to sleep. The members only guided meditation video I did with cork tapping actually made me sleepy while I was recording it. The Following, I haven't heard of that one. Thank you, Prince Rupert. Are you saying you want to see it up close? Because I don't know. It's plugged into the wall behind me, so I can't really bring it much closer. Sort of on a short leash, if you will. Hello, Daniel. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I just wanted purple lighting. Purple, purple, purple. This is kind of purple. I guess it's maybe bluish. Let me see. Is that more purple to you? Because this is what the dark purple button looks like. And then there's this is like more pinkish. I'm sorry, perfect to this one, or I was flicking through. I should have given you more time to respond. I used to watch that all the time. It's an early Nolan movie from 1998, really, in black and white. this is like the softest light that I have. So for people who aren't the biggest fans of light triggers, hopefully this is not too overbearing. Just follow the light. Yeah, he made 20 million on Dunkirk plus 20% of the gross. That is wild. I haven't seen Dunkirk. Sort of a low-key light trigger. Normally I give instructions. I do peripheral triggers, but I'm very sleepy. Do you guys like this light? This might be my favorite light I have because it's subtle enough for the people who don't care for light triggers. Charlie XCX had that song Boom Clap. Oh, I think I've definitely heard that one before. On the cancer movie with the actor/actresses from Divergent that made her famous. Oh, The Fault in Our Stars. I haven't seen that, but I read the book when I was younger. It was very sad. Looks like a thermometer. I have used this as a thermometer in a roleplay before. It's technically like a little ear light, so I can just check your ears. The other side. I'll stay on for a few more minutes and then I should get going. But this has been a really nice stream. I'm going to be very busy recording videos, especially this week, because what is it, like 24, 25 videos in December, plus a couple, because I'll keep posting after that, but just not every day after Christmas. Thank you for being here, Austin. I hope you like the membership. I think a lot of people are just shy because we're all here. Well, hopefully you guys aren't talkative because you're tired. Hopefully I've made you sleepy. I am certainly sleepy. Okay, I'll do a little bit more cork tapping, but at 2 hours. In a few minutes here, I'm gonna call it. brushing is a fan favorite, so to speak. Do you guys want me to go track down Julius? Just so you can say hi before I go. Brush. 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 Okay, I'm gonna turn off the mic just so that me leaving isn't loud, but I'm gonna grab Julius, okay? Say hello. He was cuddled up on the couch. Say hi. Oh, goodness. Will you stay with me for just a minute? He's so squirmy. Say hello to the people. He's a free spirit. He doesn't want to be held right now, but at least you got to see him. I've enjoyed you guys too. Sorry you didn't get to see more of the kitty cat, but I try not to force him to do stuff he doesn't want. Yes, tappies. Love. I just have the one kitty, but eventually I would like to have another one. Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat. Okay, guys, I'm gonna sign off now. I appreciate you all watching, and thank you guys so much for 7K. It's very exciting. I know, I want another cat. Oh, he's rubbing up on my leg right now. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. This has been wonderful. Thank you, Rupert, Brad, Green Smoothie, Mason, Austin, David, Ezra, who's been lurking, and everyone else. Thank you so much. And I will see you next week at the same time, and every day in December with a new video. Every day through Christmas at least. Okay. Alright. Bye guys. Happy Thanksgiving. And I'll see you next week.